Good morning and welcome to the What's Up News Network, being broadcast from Panama City Beach, Florida, the home of the world's most beautiful beaches. I am Jim Free with Jim Free Realty. Please help me out and click on the red subscribe button just below the picture. The condo report this morning, and please remember this is just kind of a reference report to let you know what's going on each day. We had 5 reports come in this morning. They were 4 new listings. 1 had an increase in price. There are presently 554 active units. 309 of those units are Gulf front units. There are 5 bedrooms. We have, in the 5-bedroom category of condominiums, we have 10 available. 4 bedrooms, we have 99 available. 3 bedrooms, we have 174 available. 2 bedrooms, we have 178 available. 1 bedrooms, 173, and studios, we have 191. Sold during the past 30 days, we had 154. 80 of those were Gulf front units. This is down by about 13. We had 4 on the 4 bedrooms. We had 11 units sold. 3 bedrooms we had 231 sold, and the 2 bedrooms we had 72 sold. 1 bedrooms we had 50, and we had 74 studios that sold. In the detached single family market, we presently have 287 units available. 18 of those are Gulf front units. In the past 30 days, there have been 116 Gulf front units sale. In the attached single family market, there is 98 units available. None of them are Gulf front. In the past 30 days, we have sold 40, and 1 of those was Gulf front. From New York, real estate investors are scrutinizing second home markets as they hunt for growth opportunities even during the pandemic. After all, travel doesn't stop when the economy weakens, it just changes where people travel. A new report from rental management site Rental Incorporated and Wise Analytical notes, in 2020, travelers want to stay close to home and they are seeking genuine experiences. Overall, the report found that Florida's Panhandle is the top vacation home investment area in the U.S. with an index of 98.7. Though Siesta Key and Miami Beach also made the top 20 out of the 100 cities, rated El Paso, Texas came in last with an index of 13.9. So this is good news for the Panhandle and Panama City Beach. It's one of the most desired areas in the country. The top 20 U.S. vacation rental spots in Florida, we had, in the Panhandle area, it was 98.7. Then New Jersey came in second. Poconos in Pennsylvania was third. Smoky Mountains fourth. 5 Central Texas came in fifth. 6 was Phoenix. 7 was Ocean City, Maryland. 8 was Siesta Keys, Florida. 9 was Charleston metro area. 10 was the Hampton Roads area. 11 was Hudson Valley area in New York. 12 was Leavenworth, Washington. 13 Inland Empire, California. 14 the Adirondacks in New York. 15 Chattanooga, Tennessee. 16 Hamptons in New York. 17 Columbus, Ohio. 18 Portland, Maine. 19 Miami metro area, and 20 Omaha, Nebraska. So again, good news for us in the Panhandle area. COVID-19 cases increased. The cases now stand at 2,213 Bay County residents and 56 non-residents have had the virus. We've had 13 deaths according to the Bay County Health, but according to the Bay County Health Department, we've had 11 deaths. So there continues to be a lot of discrepancies between the local health department and the state and then CDC. So we really don't know whether these people know how to add or they're just purposely misleading the public on how many deaths and how many hospitalizations you have. On the state dashboard, we're shown as having 73 hospitalized, and of course that's a total between the time we began. The age distribution of cases shows more new cases in the 25 to 34 age group. The median age is 39 in Bay County. Pediatric cases are still low. The 85 plus age group is still the lowest group. The breakdown by gender is 1,050 males and 1,212 females. Breakdown by race is 1,213 white, 246 black, 114 other, and 640 unknown. Most of the cases in Bay County are actually located in the Panama City area and not the Panama City Beach area. There continues to be long lines at the county's drive-through test centers. It's very difficult to give you accurate numbers because the news media try to report the most negative news they can find. The media cannot add, and they distort the figures, and the bureaucrats can't keep up with the data, and they often over-report the data. We're finding it very difficult when our local health department, our state reporting agency, the CDC, all have different numbers. We're trying to narrow those down and give them to you the best we can, but we can't guarantee the accuracy of any of them. On the local news scene, a 19-year-old Spring Hill, Tennessee resident was killed when the vehicle he was riding was involved in a head-on accident on Hutchinson Beach Road between Alf Coleman Road and Richard Jackson Boulevard. The accident occurred around 1:30 in the morning. If you love the Apalachicola oysters, this is bad news for you, at least in the immediate future. Harvesting in Apalachicola Bay and Swanee Sound is suspended until December 2025. Historically, Apalachicola is known as the oyster capital of the world and is responsible for producing 90% of Florida's commercial oysters. Bay County Sheriff's Office has arrested 4 people in an investigation involving a stabbing that took place late Monday evening at the resort in Bay Point Community, Panama City Beach. Witnesses noticed the victim when he pulled a fire alarm to get help. Arrested were Dolores Olivia Penalbar, 37, Pablo Asturias, 43, Gregory Gabriel Gonzalez, 25, and Destiny Christine Medina. And according to a press release from the Bay County Sheriff's Office, that when they arrived on the scene, a young man with multiple stab and slash wounds bleeding profusely. Deputies began to administer aid until the EMS arrived. The victim initially stated he didn't know who had stabbed him, then stated it was a woman. After speaking with several witnesses, investigators obtained a description of a vehicle with 2 women and a man that might possibly be involved. During the course of the investigation, a traffic stop was conducted on possible suspects on Magnolia Beach Road, Panama City Beach. A Bay County Sheriff's Office K-9 alerted to the presence of illegal narcotics in the vehicle, and all the occupants were charged with possession of illegal narcotics. Tampa, Florida news: the 7th named storm of the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season has formed. Tropical Depression 7 became better organized overnight and strengthened into Tropical Storm Gonzalo, with maximum sustained speeds of 45 miles per hour. Just before 9 a.m. Wednesday morning, the storm is a small size and is moving the west-northwest at 12 miles per hour. It is forecast to move toward the Windward Islands by this weekend and then into the Caribbean Sea. The National Hurricane Center noted that the forecast track has a high level of confidence, but the strength forecast is much lower in confidence. Our hero for today is close at hand. He was a DeSoto County deputy sheriff who was vacationing in Walton County over in Destin area. He died yesterday after saving his son in the water of a Florida beach. The Walton County Sheriff's Office says 33-year-old William Nichols was pulled from the water after saving his teenage son who was in distress. The son was able to make it back to shore, but the father was pulled back out into the water. It was a sad day when my cousin Brenda called and said that her husband Bart was divorcing her after 30 years of marriage. It seemed that Bart had fallen for his young secretary. Brenda was hoping to get the house in the settlement, but Bart hired the best divorce lawyer in town and he won the house. Bart only gave Brenda 30 days to get out of the house. On the last day, Brenda treated herself to 2 pounds of shrimp, a jar of caviar, and a bottle of Chardonnay. When she had finished, she took the uneaten shrimp and the shrimp shells, dipped them in the caviar. She then walked room to room, placing the shrimp in the hollowed drapery rods, cleaned the kitchen, and left the home. Bart and his girlfriend moved in the next day, and everything was fine for a couple of days. But then the house began to smell. They had exterminators out, they cleaned the carpet, they sprayed the house, they checked under the house, but were unable to find the source of the smell. The smell was so bad that they had to move out of the house. They put their house on the market, but were unable to find a buyer. They reduced it to half its value and still no buyers. And soon the realtor would not even return their calls. Brenda gave Bart a call to see how things were going, and Bart told her they were thinking about moving to another neighborhood. Brenda said she really missed the house and offered Bart about 1/4 of what the house was worth. He said he would accept if she would sign the papers the very day. The next day, Brenda watched as the moving van backed up to the house and loaded all the furniture, including the curtain rods. Well, there you go. Thanks so much for sharing your time with me, and until we meet again, may God bless you and this great country we live in.